Hello, Broncos. Hope that you are all doing really well. I know this is tough times right now, and for some of you, you're doing a great job with your work. We hope that everyone kind of starts to pick up the pace this week. Your teachers are working hard to send out a couple hours of work in each of your classes to you. So please make sure that you're taking advantage and keeping your skills sharp. We don't know when we'll be back to school, but when we do get back, we want to make sure that you've been doing something over that course of a couple weeks or months, as it's been since we've been out of school in mid-March. So, but today I'm here talking to you about our scheduling process. It's that time of year where we have to get our sixth graders who are going to seventh grade next year scheduled for their electives, and our seventh graders going to eighth grade scheduled for electives. So we want to make sure that you understand the process. We've done this before, so this is not new. It just will happen outside of our building. I'm going to show you a couple different documents in a few minutes. These documents will be linked to the Bronco Times this afternoon, and also will be on our website. So you'll need to go link from our website to the Google form and make sure that you fill it out correctly with your elective choices. So I'm going to share a screen with you, show you a couple of these documents. First off, this is our document that explains all of the elective choices you have. So as you can see, seventh grade band, it gives you a course description. There's a prerequisite. You must have completed sixth grade band to take it, and then some more descriptive terms. So if you want to look through, you can see all of our classes. You can notice that there are a number of different classes this year. We have musical review. That's a new one from Miss Cold Iron in chorus. It's a kind of a mixed version of things, and you can read the description for that one. We also have our honors, drama, dance, chorus, and art listed on here as well. For those of you who have already auditioned, you'll indicate and been selected for those. You'll indicate on your form that I'm going to show you in a few minutes that you'll be taking those classes. So I want you to also pay attention to the grade level. So some of these are listed for 6th, 7th, and 8th, some of them for 7th, some of them just for 8th. So you want to understand what these classes are about and what they'll entail. Please make sure that you look through here. Also pay attention if there's any prerequisites. So we scroll down to our Spanish classes. For some of you who have taken Spanish Part A, you'll notice that there's a Part B. So if you took Spanish Part A as a 7th grader, you need to take Spanish Part B as an 8th grader to get your high school credit. And that's all explained in here as well. If you took middle school Spanish as a 7th grader, you cannot take that again as an 8th grader. It's the same class. So you can only take that middle school Spanish one time. If you didn't take it as a 7th grader, you can certainly take it again as an 8th grade student. There's a lot of CTE classes, as you'll see down here, each one, and they'll show, if you scroll across, who the teacher is, and that's their email. If you have questions for them about their class, you can certainly email them as well. If you get down to the end, health and PE is listed last. Everyone has to take health and PE, but you're not going to sign up for that. We're going to sign you up. So that's just information about what health and PE looks like, but you'll take it every year you're in middle school. So if you look through, certainly if you have any questions about any of the classes, feel free to email the teacher and they can explain a little bit more. But also if you are going to take a year long, which would be band, orchestra, or Spanish for 7th grade, for 8th grade it would be band, orchestra, Spanish, and yearbook. Please pay attention to those on our Google form that I'm going to show you in a few minutes. But you got to make sure for the honors classes that you've auditioned and you've also been selected. So I'm going to stop that document and I'm going to move to our Google form. So this is the 8th grade one. The 7th grade one looks identical to it. The only changes is a couple of the classes. So you need to pay attention. So as you fill this out, you're only going to be able to fill it out one time. So it goes by your CMS Gmail and it's going to track that. So when you fill this out, make sure you fill it out completely and correctly the first time. So you'll see I put my name, my student ID number, my current math teacher is Miss Barefoot, my current ELA teacher is Miss Ballantyne. So I hit next, go on to the next screen. So I am not going to take a year-long elective. So I'm going to click on the button that says I am not choosing to take a year-long elective. If I want to take orchestra, or if I'm in orchestra already as a 7th grader and I'm going to 8th grade, or if I'm in 6th going to 7th, I'll pick orchestra because I want to continue to take that. But for me, I'm not choosing to take a year long. Now, I was selected as an honors dance student, So I'm going to choose honors dance here. If I was not selected for honors, any of these honors classes, then I'm selecting I did not audition or sign up for an honors elective. But for me, I'm putting honors dance 8 as my honors elective. So once I do that, I'm going to go to the next one. So then I start into my elective choices. So for those of you who did not take a year-long or did not take an honors class, then you'll be able to select all of these. For those of you who did take a year-long or took an honors level class, you'll still be able to select them. But remember, those were your first couple of choices. So my first elective choice is going to be art. So I'll pick that. But I have all of these selection choices to choose from as an 8th grader next year. So you can look down through. If I've taken an honors level class, I can still take another class at a different level. So if I took honors drama, I'm not allowed to take drama again, all right? I can't take 2 drama classes. But if I took honors drama, I can still take art. If I took honors art, I could still take drama. So I can take some other classes. I just can't take the same class as an honors and a regular. I also can't pick art 8 and then go to my second choice and pick art 8 again. I can't take art twice. So I can only take it once. So I pick art as my first choice. My second choice is going to be business functions. That's with Mr. Kendrick. And then my next choice would be drama 8. And then my last choice is going to be Introduction to Journalism with Miss Bernard. So those are my top 4 choices. Remember, we're going to go in order of your first, second, third choice. So if you, for some reason, can't get in your first choice, you're going to get your second one. We really try to give you your first choice if we can, and usually your second and third choice as well. But just make sure that you put all 4 choices. Once you finish with that, you're going to hit the word submit. And once you submit it, then you're done. You can't go back. You can't do it again. So please make sure that you submit it when you're ready to go. So go back through, make sure you've identified your elective choices that you want, first, second, third, and fourth. We want to make sure that you do this correctly. So once you're finished, click the word submit, and it'll give you a final review. So I'm going to stop that. All right, so please make sure today and by the end of this week, you have gone in and double checked on what you want to take. Make sure that you have communicated with teachers if you need to, and then please make sure you fill out the Google form by Friday. It has to be done by Friday. If it's beyond Friday, we can't guarantee that you're going to get those classes, so please make sure that you're doing those. Otherwise, we hope you have a great rest of the week this week. Please reach out if you have any other questions or need anything. You can also email your teachers, your elective teachers, if you have questions about those specific classes. We hope that you have a great time, and stay safe, stay healthy, stay online and get your work done. We want to make sure that you're still doing all of your work. Thank you. Have a good day.